Hi, and welcome to Financial ChitChat. My name's Jerry Hill, and I'm your host. Today I want to talk a little bit about life insurance. Life insurance is a really broad topic. There's a lot of different types of life insurance. There's a lot of technicalities. But what I really want to address is, do I need life insurance? And I'm really from the school that says you absolutely need life insurance. Life insurance is a great financial tool to replace something that is missing because we have passed away. I used to sell a lot of life insurance to young families, because they were trying to replace the income of back in the day, mom and dad both working, and if mom passed away, dad needed that money to help care for the kids, but dad also had to go back to his job. So life insurance is always a great way to replace income. And in that situation, I would always recommend to young couples to get a term policy, but do it a level term policy. You can get a 10-year, a 15-year, a 20-year, a 30-year level term policy. What that means is they're coming up with a rate, the insurance company comes up with a rate, and then they keep it level for however many years you commit to buying that policy. It's a little bit more expensive than straight up term insurance, but it's a lot nicer because you can budget that in knowing that, hey, I probably don't have to look at that for several years because it's taken care of what I needed done, which is the replacement of income should I die prematurely and I'm not leaving my family in a difficult spot. Now, understand life insurance is always medically underwritten, and so it's important to get life insurance when you're actually healthy. As you get older, it becomes increasingly more difficult because, as I can attest to, as you get older, things break, right? We're like a car, and the car begins to break as we get older, and life insurance becomes increasingly more expensive because we're closer to death, and also because we have medical issues that have to be underwritten. Whereas when you're young, you get that, and it's a much easier thing to do. Now, what I would also caution you to do is, I also wrote a lot of life insurance for people who were older that wanted to cover their estate taxes, where when you die, believe it or not, the government will assess your estate and they will actually tax your beneficiaries based on how much your estate came to. They'll add everything up. And you're dead, but here comes the government to tax you one more time. And so people would buy life insurance to cover that. One thing I want to point out is, when you take a life insurance application, make sure whoever your agent, after they've taken your application and they're telling you, hey, we're setting up a medical exam, they're going to contact you, the insurance company is going to get your medical records. Well, all that's going on. You can still have coverage. You can sign the application, you can submit a check, and the insurance company they're liable should you die. Most insurance companies give you up to $500,000 when you submit your check, you sign your application while they're underwriting it. And believe it or not, I have had a client who passed away while that underwriting was actually taking place. But the good news for his family was he signed the application, I took a check at the time, and the insurance company wrote out his wife a check for $500,000. So when you do it, make sure that you sign that application, you submit your payment, and you use life insurance as a great tool to replace income or cover taxes, because there's nothing quite like it. You're never going to pay more premium than what you're going to get back in benefits. So it's a very good deal, and I would recommend that for most everybody. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.